Hey, what's up, everyone? My name's AJ Writes Crypto.
And I am Jada, the Glitter Queen.
And this is your week 15 portfolio update, where we're both building portfolios as we continue to inch closer to the real bull run. I do $500 per week. She does $100 per week. And let's take a quick look at my portfolio first. So as you can see here on the left of your screen is what we did last week. And what you see in the pie chart is not how much there is currently in, but how much I have invested in the portfolio over the past 15 weeks. I have about $6,700 invested. We did make some changes last week because we removed Avalanche, Sand, and PAL out of the equation because they just weren't performing. We need to pivot. We need to know how to circle and to continue on. And the move I made with that money ended up really being smart, as I took all that money away and I put an extra, cut $300 into Jasmy, and that has automatically become the best performer in this entire portfolio. So quick overview of this portfolio. I'm down $74 on the graph, which is the largest holding, but I am not worried about that project. The local top at 50 cents is a target. It's around 30 cents right now. I am not worried about the graph at all. That one is going to be a big winner, especially when we have another run up. I'm up $30 on HBAR. I'm up $10 on Algorand. I'm down 84 on VeChain. Let me talk about VeChain here in a minute. I'm up 229 on Phantom. Shout out to the Sonic upgrade. And I saw, someone from the Phantom team speak at Consensus over the past weekend. That was absolutely amazing. And I am remaining bullish on Phantom. Even talked about it on Altcoin Daily. Make sure you check out that video if you haven't already. I'm up 226 on PT, the Phemex token. I'm up 226 off a $500 investment. The PT coin is ripping. It's going to continue to rip. Has the exchange coin narrative. The Phemex platform is growing. I'm bullish on PT, and it's one of the best performers in the portfolio. I'm up $3 on Aero, AERO. I think that one's going to do good as well. Once, time takes time. You have to be patient with these things. And Jasmy, I put in $800 last week. I'm up $696 on Jasmy. I should have just put this entire portfolio into Jasmy, and it would,
That's what Jesse would have said.
That's what Jesse would have said if you haven't seen the Jasmy portfolio. And I think Jasmy is really going to continue. I'm not going to lie here at all. Even if you take, a quick look at the Jasmy chart here, let me configure this around really quick. But this is, this is a short time frame chart. This is really good for anyone watching this video the day it comes out. We're sitting here in an ascending, broadening channel. There's a really good bullish uptrend. And as you can see here, we're kind of in what I like to call a conditional range, where if you're leverage trading this, if we go above 0.37, you're going long. But if you lose 0.339, you're going short. So it is kind of in that range right now. And also you have to pay attention to the, the bottom band of this uptrend that it's in. But if you really zoom in small time frame, and you guys, these setups work on any time frame. Obviously, if you look at see a cup and handle set up right here on Jasmy, right? If this cup and handle was on the daily, it would mean more. But a cup and handle is still a cup and handle. And if Jasmy, breaks above right here, which is support resistance, and the neckline right here would be the measured move. If we take this up, this would actually take us, right about to where it was, right to 4 cents. All right. And if we go from the current price up to that 4 cent level, that'd be another 11.6% move. Overall, Jasmy has moved a lot in a very short amount of time. I wouldn't be surprised if it came back down to 3 cents, maybe high 2 cents. That wouldn't surprise me, considering how far it, has come up locally. But long term, what we said in that Jasmy price prediction video, make sure you watch it if you haven't already. I'm sticking by that. And I'm, out of my $500 for this week, I'm putting 200 of it in Jasmy. I think that it's going to continue to perform. That would make it an even $1,000 invested in this portfolio. And I will get to my other 2 picks after Jada goes over her portfolio. So let's do that here really fast. Here you go, Glitter Queen.
Oh, all right. Sounds good. Okay, you guys. So since last week, we are down $13 on Algorand. I am up $58 on the graph, though. I'm always up on the graph.
That's because you got in very early.
I know. I've been bullish for a while.
Yep.
The rest of it, we're down 81 on VeChain. We're down 25 on HBAR and down 52 on Cardano. I'm And I'm up $87 on Jasmine.
And you only bought $100 in Jasmine last week, and you're up $87.
Let's freaking go.
Let's go.
So, you know, I know those three in the middle are a little sad, but those are solid projects. That's long term. So I don't really care if I'm bleeding a little bit right now. Like, it's not going to be that way when the bull run comes around. So with that being said, I am actually only down 1.7%.
And that's that
That's
at
not
$1,500.
That's not bad.
That's, would you rather, you know, have $1,500 or have this in the market as we get closer to the bull run?
Exactly. Right. So we were at Consensus this last week. It was an amazing time. Like, so many cool people that we got to see, a lot of great speakers. One of the things that stood out to me was when Sergey Nazarov, if I'm pronouncing his last name
That's correct.
correctly, when he spoke, you know, like, there were so many speakers that sometimes, even if it was an amazing project, like, you would still maybe not see all the chairs fill in or whatever it was, but every single person showed out to see this guy speak. Maybe not as much as RFK, but other than that, like, everyone wanted to hear what this guy had to say. And so I wanted you to pull up the chain link chart that we were talking about. I'm not super savvy with all the terminology here, you guys, but AJ was explaining to me that we have some support resistance lines that have been tested, and basically, AJ, if you want to do your little circles, you can. And the rest, you know, I can't draw on this.
I understand, but you know what she's saying.
This project is my point.
I mean, for sure, like at the main stage, some of the projects had a main stage slot and not many people were there. But when Sergey was there, everyone wanted to listen to what he had to say. And Chainlink with the cross-chain interoperability protocol, otherwise known as the CCIP, which is not just a bridge between DeFi and DeFi, but a bridge between TradFi and DeFi. You know, long term, this is, you know, a top 20 project, but this is a rock solid top 20 project. And it actually did, you know, really come up here in the past little while from like, Jada, I wish we bought this one for you a couple weeks ago, but then you didn't learn about it like you did at Consensus.
If it goes down a little, it's okay. Like, I know that it's a little risky with buying it after, what is it, like a 49% pump in the last 15 days.
But here's the thing. Look right here. Here's support resistance. All right. And it came up, it scalloped over, and it bounced off support resistance and the 200 EMA. Hold on. So look, it bounced off support resistance and the 200 EMA. Here it is now, scalloping over, approaching support resistance and the 200 EMA, also at the bottom of the RSI on Market Cipher. This thing here could bounce off of the support resistance level at 1745 at home. Make sure you set an alarm on Chainlink at 1745. If we lose that alarm, we would also be losing the 200 EMA, and you could get behind a short. But I think I'm with you. I think that it's going to bounce here. But say, you know, Jada, even if we do lose this, right, it goes to 15 and you bought Chainlink at 17. Are you upset long term about that buy?
No, because Chainlink's going past 100, or at least to around there.
Past 100.
I think so.
All right.
I'm bullish. I mean, like, their previous all-time high was in the 50s. So, I mean, when you see all these other projects, what their estimate is on what their, you know, projected ranges, Chainlink should hit that no problem.
Yeah, I think Chainlink's going to do very well in the bull run. It is kind of a safer pick, already a large cap, but with what they're building, and you know, Sergey did inspire me at Consensus as well. So big shout out to Sergey Nazarov and the team at Chainlink. Certainly looking, I have some Chainlink in my private bag as well.
The reason I brought that up though is because I'm buying $100 worth of Chainlink this week.
Okay, there you go. So that's your DCA for this week, buying $100 worth of Chainlink at $17.64. Very cool. So like I said, I'm doing 200 of my 500 in Jasmine. Showed you that chart already, but the next I'm buying 200 in no other than VeChain. I am down $84 on my VeChain bag, but I want to, you know, bolster up the bags I'm down on, even out that DCA, because I really think VeChain is eventually going to catch up in a big way. I have another interview coming with the founder, Sunny Liu, coming your way very soon. I'm about to get the footage back. I did the interview at Consensus, and you know, VeChain has basically some of the best visibility in all of crypto. Their name is on the mat and on the side of the octagon at UFC fights. What other project besides Crypto.com has that kind of visibility in crypto. Like this is going to pay off for them. Not to mention VBetterDAO, the Hive that is coming up, right before UFC 303 in San Francisco.
Especially them being like not a project like crypto.com, that makes sense. Also stake, that's all gambling. So those things are going to have heavy traffic no matter what. Yeah. So the fact that VeChain, with the stuff with the UFC and also the whole VBetterDAO, like VBetterDAO, sorry. I am over here just spitting verbal
but I get your point.
But my point is to see something that is very much rooted in sustainability, front running such like, I don't know, man. Like I'm super excited about it. They have all the eyes on, everyone is freaking out about climate change and what we do to help save the planet and how to, be and do better. And so it's cool that a project like VeChain is right front and center for everyone to see. Hopefully people continue to get curious about it and inquire more and, start getting rewarded for sustainability.
Right. They're incentivizing people to do the right thing.
Exactly.
And I think in the long term, basically that being the most ethical push in all of crypto, it's hard for me to not be long-term bullish on VeChain, despite the fact that it is the biggest loser in my portfolio so far. I'm down $84 on that. That is, that's the most I'm down out of all the picks I have. But I think that's why I'm putting $200 in it. Not to mention, look at this right here. This is the 2023 high for VeChain, this kind of gray line right here. And look where the price is. This is the daily chart for VeChain. Look where the price is. Look, it has bounced off of that 2023 high. This is big support resistance. 1, 2, 3. Now the fourth time. And look, that's a green candle. That's a green candle. And look, see the kind of anchor wave, trigger wave, bullish divergence. I think VeChain is going to come up from here. I would really like to see it kind of push back and get above this level here, which is support resistance right below 4 cents. I think VeChain is going to hold this floor. For the record, this level here, the 2023 high, is about 0.0326. Make sure you set an alarm on that level. It would be a bummer if we lose that level, but I think VeChain is going to hold it. And nevertheless, once we kind of get into towards the end of this year into 2025, VeChain's not going to be 3, 4, 5 cents forever. VeChain is going to rip, and I'm going to be glad that I bought more, even at a scary part in in the timeline of the chart here. So I'm doing $200 in Jasmy, $200 in VeChain, and I'm doing my last $100 in no other than Algorand. That would make my overall DCA for Jasmy, VeChain, and Algo all exactly $1,000. And not only that, in a couple weeks here, you and I are getting on an airplane. We are flying to Barcelona for the Decipher conference with the Algo fam. And
very excited for that.
Very excited for that.
What an awesome opportunity.
Yes. And big shout out to them for making it happen. But I also want to say that, honestly, I don't know anything. I do have an interview with the new CMO, Mark, coming your way here pretty soon. The date isn't locked down, but once I know more, I will tell you guys. But the truth is, Algorand tends to save their big announcements for these big conferences. Do I know anything? I pinky promise you, I don't know anything. But I do know that they're probably whatever it is, they're going to announce it at the Cypher.
I think they've been cooking.
They've been cooking for sure. Did you guys see the commercial, Algorand?
So good.
I think VeChain and Algorand are two of the most undervalued projects in all of crypto.
It's hard to disagree with that.
Yeah, I really think they are. And if you really look at, it just in the past little while, Hedera, Swirlds Labs, VeChain, and Algorand all in the past couple of weeks have got new CMOs.
Yeah, no, that was really interesting walking around Consensus and meeting all these new CMOs. And AJ actually got to interview the CMO of Hedera as well.
Yeah.
No,
we scheduled an interview.
You scheduled
Sarah. But the point is that all these projects
coming soon.
all of these, I interviewed Eric Fassini, who is the CEO of Swirlds Labs, which is connected.
Where I got them mixed up.
I got you.
Bad.
But that interview,
you're interviewing amazing people nonetheless.
Yeah. But my point here is that all these projects are getting new CMOs because they're trying to make sure their marketing push for the spool run is done correctly. That shows effort from me. And I already know behind the curtain. I mean, Mark, from Algorand already has done amazing things with the commercial. His name's on the map in a big way. I know Sarah from Hedera. I mean, she's only been around for a couple weeks, but she's going to have a big push. Annie at VeChain.
She was really awesome.
Annie at VeChain has already hit the ground running. Like, these projects are going to do well in the bull run, and I have full faith in them. And especially Algorand, I want to load up on Algorand before Decipher, because I know that there will just be a crazy moment at Decipher where I'm like, let's go. And I'm looking forward to that moment. And of course, I'm going to buy an extra $100 in Algorand to make my DCA for this portfolio exactly $1,000 for that project. So there you go. That is our week 15 portfolio update. I want to know what you guys are investing in, what coins you're DCAing in. Let me know down below in the comments so I can do some research. Also, make sure you smash the like button if you haven't already. Ring the bell. I am for notification. Cling the bell.
We're doing this all in one take, and of course we're at the end and AJ's stumbling over his words.
It's okay.
Smash the likes, comment what projects you guys are buying, if there's any that are not on our radar that you think should be. We appreciate you guys. Get rich, don't get wrecked. Buy crypto, trade crypto responsibly, please.
Boom. Later.
Bye.